everybody come sit around. Don't be afraid, watch the computer now. To a man named Sean, and his wife, Carolyn. They do a vlog, and didn't you know it? They got the swag and they ain't afraid to show it. Come on now, it's time to go. It's time to watch the Bracketeer Show.
What up, y'all? So, today, the day I'm recording this, September 22nd, is the day that 3 different big-time TV shows came out. Alright, I want to know if you watched any of these shows, if you liked them, and kind of what some of your favorite things are about them. Alright, so way back in 1987, a big show came out today called Full House. I'm sure everybody's seen Full House. You probably have, you may have grown out of it by now. You may think it's some cheesy, nerdy, dorky show. But if you watched it, you watched it. I watched it when I was little. I still kind of think the show is cool. I don't know. It's an old show. It's cheesy. It's a kid's show. But it's still a cool show. In 1994, 20 years ago, can you believe it? 20 years ago, Friends came out. 20 years ago. It's been that long. I've been watching Friends for a while. Well, of course, I'm done watching Friends. But I didn't watch it when it first came out. But once they had like 7 seasons out, and I got like a bulk. I think my sister had them all on DVD, and I borrowed them all from her. And I watched 7 seasons in a row, and then that last season came out, and I watched it. So that was, and I think I watched 7 seasons in like a couple weeks. Like, we would just sit down and watch episode after episode after episode, you know. And then, of course, recently on Netflix, I've watched all the way through again, and I loved it. And then in 2004, only 10 years ago, the show Lost came out. I like that show a lot too. It had a really weird ending, I think, and you know, the whole writer's block just kind of made things kind of weird. But the show itself, I loved it. I loved Lost. So let's see, a couple of questions about these. All right, so which of these shows, if any, did you watch? Is the first question. Who's your favorite character on each one, if you've watched more than one of them? I'd say on Full House, I always liked Stephanie. I don't know what it was. I liked Stephanie as a character. On Friends, man, that is a tough one. I really liked Ross because he was super nerdy, and he just made me laugh all the time. But Joey also made me laugh because he was just such a dork, and he just like didn't like his mind. Like, he wasn't a dork. He was like the cool guy, but he was like, his brain was like, he wasn't very smart. That's what I mean to say. He was dumb, but he was hilarious. But you know, I liked all the characters on that show. They all had their own little something about them. I think my least favorite would be Phoebe. I liked Phoebe, but if I had to pick a least favorite, I think Phoebe would be the least favorite. The top favorite, that's a tough one, though. And then Lost, let's see, characters. I think Charlie was my favorite character because he was cool. I was sad when he went off the show. I was like, oh, I like Charlie. You know, so that's that. But man, it really puts some age on you when you think back and you go, wow, it's been that long since that show came out? My goodness. But anyway, so I'm curious, man, what of those 3 shows, if any, did you watch? Who's your favorite character? And if you have a favorite episode or something, that'd be awesome to know too. Comment below about your favorites. Let's hear a little bit from Carolyn about our very interesting evening that we had last night.
Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night to some weird noises in your house? So this morning, night, whatever, we heard this beep, 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 crazy sound like all night long. And when we woke up in the morning, and I kind of figured what it was, but can you guess what it is? Comment below if you know what I'm talking about. That's going beep in the middle of the night. So, if you know the answer or don't know the answer, it was this thing right here. It was our fire alarm thingy bobber. So the battery was low, so it was going beep, beep, beep. at us all night long. It was crazy. And so I kept like waking up to hearing the sound. So I'm like count, and then it'd go off again, and then count again, and go off again. Ah! It was so annoying. And then when we got up in the morning, Sean took it down. So now we have to go get batteries for it. And luckily that one just went beep, beep, beep. Because we have another one in here. The one in our bedroom, actually. This one up here. When that battery dies, it goes beep. You know, like there's a fire going on or something. And that one day when that went off, that was super scary because we're like, is there a fire? Is there a fire? We don't smell a fire. But it was just the battery. So, yeah. So now we gotta go get batteries so that we can replace that one. And it'd probably be a good idea to replace all the batteries so that they don't all go off in the near future, because that's just not good. Not good at all. So that's what I got about that. Change your batteries in your fire thingy bobbers so that your things don't go off in the middle of the night and wake you up and ruin your sleep.
Alright, you guys, that does it for today's vlog. If you enjoyed today's vlog, give it a thumbs up. We'll make another one for you tomorrow. And guess what? We're here every single day. So if you're new to this channel, feel free to subscribe and you'll get a new video from us every single day right here on this channel. Alrighty, thank you very much for watching. We will see you tomorrow. Deuces! This is the Bracketeers and Sleep. Subscribe before it gets too late. Just click the golden button today and you get a new vlog to watch every day. Thumbs up, subscribe before you go. I'll click around to watch.